Hello and welcome to episode 62, The Joke's on You of Unqualified Game Chat. I'm your host, Azario Lopez, and with me today is the ever so elegant Spencer, the Legacy.
Hello, everyone. I'm so elegant today. How's it going?
Hello!
Oh, hello, everyone. Oh, what a delightful podcast to be on.
How are you doing today, Spencer?
I'm not doing bad. How are you doing?
It's getting warmer. I smell the summer. I smell it.
Nice. We're almost at spring here, so that's nice.
You know how you can smell rain right before it falls?
Sort of.
I could smell the summer from a mile away.
Wow, they should make a movie about you.
Mm-hmm.
Summer sniffer.
Summer man instead of rain man.
That's perfect.
Spencer.
Yes.
The people, the listeners and the viewers have spoken.
Yes.
I'm a little too mean to you, they say.
Listen, it's funny to me because we do play into the Tim Heidecker and Greg Turkington thing, but it's risky once I involve my jobs. So I'm down. I don't mind if you insult me. Like, I think it's funny when you call me a bitch in chat.
I never do. Full disclosure.
I think it's funny.
Full disclosure.
But, yeah. So, but it was funny to see the comments where on last week. That was funny.
Yeah. I'm not a mean person.
Yeah, I wouldn't. If Azario was actually just a straight up dick, I wouldn't do this every week.
Yeah. I do appreciate you putting up with my humor.
We're Hugh Honey and Vic Vinegar.
I love some good vinegar in the morning. Just to wash my mouth out.
Just when you swallow your antacids.
Yeah.
You douse it with vinegar.
So how you been? Good week? Yeah,
I've just been working, playing hard, working hard, just hanging out. I haven't played anything new because it turns out the Lego Star Wars Platinum Trophy takes a long time.
Oh, dude, I'm not even gonna go for it.
I'm at 800 Kyber bricks.
I'm not even gonna do it,
and I still got a ways to go. So, but I'm doing it every night. I'll be like, oh, I'm done working, I'm tired, which is how I constantly ad nauseum describe Lego games. Oh, I'm tired, I'm gonna play a Lego game. So it's just been really nice, laying on the couch playing Lego Star Wars, listening to Star Wars music while you run around.
How are
you?
We just got word that Anime Expo is going to happen for us, so we'll be there in some capacity. Other than that, looking forward to PAX West.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
And with E3 canceled, I have June to just fuck around.
Well, I mean, there's going to be so many press conferences probably.
No, they're not going to.
E3 wasn't canceled.
They're not going to do. Xbox is having something, right?
Yeah, Xbox is having something. I'm sure Nintendo will have a direct around then. I'm sure Sony will have a state of play around then.
I don't think they should. I think they should stagger it because that's how their announcements get lost in the shuffle. That's why a lot of them hated E3.
Jeff Keighley's doing his thing though. And that'll be substantially big.
I guess.
Honestly, I just think this is going to be the Jeff Keighley E3 year.
Yeah.
It's just going to be his Jeff Key 3. Where
we all have to stare and watch him as he masturbates onto all of us.
Oh my God. You and Jeff, you got to squash the beef. You guys we need that photo of
that guy's hasn't masturbated in months just to unload, to unload it.
User.
He's a no-fap user just to unload it on us.
He's like, it's giving me superpowers.
He can't do it unless we look him in the eye.
Oh, you objectify poor Jeff. You turn him into a sex object. He's just a hardworking Canadian guy.
He's just a gamer.
Just a gamer, dude.
When I think of gamer, I think of Jeff Keighley. That's where my brain goes.
When I think of gamer, I think of my friend Azario Lopez.
Just trolling her about.
I finished a 40-hour RPG in 12 hours in the last 2 days because the embargo's tomorrow. That's what I picture.
Don't fucking talk to me.
That's a gamer.
Yeah, I'm excited for whatever Jeff does. I'll look forward to it.
He'll get those reveals.
Yeah, because no one else is doing it. So
yeah, that's why I think it'll just be Jeff Keel 3. Because
it's like, who's that one guy from Kotaku that he does all the big pieces? What's his name?
From Kotaku?
Yeah, he does all the workplace stuff. And
Jason Schreier, he's not there anymore though.
Oh yes, he is.
Bloomberg.
Yes. So Jason Schreier, it's like you can't really go to anyone but him when you have some shit to talk on your workplace. You know, he's made that name for himself. And if you want to reveal, you have nowhere to go to but Jeff. I'm sure
what a weird coincidence. I got this in the mail today.
Whoa.
And it was on my desk when we're talking about Jason Schreier.
We're not even sponsored.
We're not sponsored by Jason Schreier because I'm sure Azario will say something quite scandalous about him before the section's over.
He sent me a message after I got shot at. Which is really nice. Yeah.
Wow, that's really nice. Wow.
I mean, a lot of people did. I mean,
I'm Schreier sending you. Damn, I got to get shot at. Get my career prospects up. Damn, I live in Canada. Damn.
I secretly talk shit and know these people.
Yeah.
I'm just a troll. But I mean, I have to work with them in some capacity over the years, so it's good to.
When I posted my job announcement, I got like 20 likes, and I was like,
"Whoa, it's local celebrity!
I'm a celebrity now. I'm indie famous,
local Canadian celebrity."
Had like 5 PR friends be like, "Whoa, congratulations, dude!" And I was like, "Ha ha ha!"
Here's a press release. We have a preview event coming up in the next week. Do you want to go?
And I was like, "Oh, what?
Can you cover this, please?" Yeah, they were so quick.
My press friends, they're
so quick. They're so quick. I remember when I went from Operation Rainfall to Dual Shockers, I got a lot of love from the PR people, and I was like, why didn't I get love before? Oh, because I was at some no-name GameCouch.com website, and
you love Game Couch. That's your go-to. I like it. I like it a lot.
I like it too.
What was that fake one that you found out was like a fake website? You did a whole conspiracy die. Wasn't it like Special Zone or Secret Zone or something?
Bonus stage.
Bonus stage. Yeah, I remember that. Azario, I don't know. Was that when the podcast was happening?
I think so. Yeah.
If it
was right before. If not, it was right before.
Yeah, Azario went through a whole conspiracy hole and found with Brash Games and Bonus Stage, and found that wasn't it like Bonus Stage wasn't really a thing?
Yeah, there's like a fake editor and it was all fake. One of our writers, I won't say who, left Noisy Pixel like in the first year and went and wrote for them.
Maybe they were an AI all along.
That's what got me.
That's what prompted you to investigate. Who the fuck's poaching my people?
Yeah. Well, they sent a few people from the website some Twitter messages.
I got an email from Brash Games. Everyone did. Like they were sending because Brash Games owned Secret or Bonus Stage, right? Wasn't that what you found out?
Yeah.
Brash Games sent like everyone in the industry an email where they were like, "Oh, we can do whatever. We'll accommodate you. Do you want to You know what? I'll see if I can find their email because I don't delete emails because I'm a digital hoarder." So, Brash Games.
Oh, here we go. Let's see the pitch.
No, here's one person who they posted that they wanted a guest post on our site, and they said that they posted on Brash Games.
That's not what we're looking for.
Brash, where is it? I can get rid of it.
As you can see, we have very little to talk about today because we're playing games that are embargoed.
Yeah, we're literally playing the same embargoed game, so neither of us
can really. Yeah, so you're getting all of this fun stuff.
Getting me Googling things off screen. No, oh, I can't. That's so weird that I can't find it though, because I never got rid of it. But they were reaching out to everybody.
It might have been over
like,
Twitter.
Come work for us.
You sure
They're still up?
Brash Games is still a website?
Brash Games is still alive. Although I think every single post is from one person, Frederick Gray.
That's crazy.
I don't know what's going on with Brash Games, but yeah, I remember that they emailed everybody, and I remember there was like people posted on Twitter at the time, and they were like, "Oh, they're reaching out to me," and then someone who worked for them, like who moved over to their site and thought it was awful, put a huge scathing thing about them in the middle of a review that they published on Brash Games to prove that Brash Games didn't look over their pieces.
Mm-hmm.
And it was live until someone, like a viewer, noticed, and they were like, "Oh shit!" Like, so I mean,
they didn't even edit it; they just put it out there, whatever, like score, whatever.
Yeah, it was an interesting saga.
It's freaking.
I like when things like that happen.
It's freaking brilliant.
Online casinos as their top sites. So there you go.
Rest in peace, Brash Games.
Rest in peace.
Stop poaching my writers. That writer wasn't very good. When we started, we had a few writers where it would literally take me about 2 to 3 hours to read through their reviews and edit them to make sense of them. Luckily,
got to start somewhere.
Luckily, that doesn't happen anymore. But I hated those days. But we got out of it.
It's true. Now Noisy Pixel is thriving.
Or at least pretending to.
Yeah. Very well, might I add.
Spencer, my dear.
Yes.
This podcast is recorded every week, posted to podcast services and YouTubes on Thursdays.
It's true.
We do have something to talk about today.
Mm-hmm.
We have a little tiny, small company known as Embracer Group. They bought, or they're planning to buy?
I thought that they bought.
They entered agreement to acquire some Square Enix studios.
Square Enix does a little trolling. They sold
Eidos, they sold Crystal Dynamics, and Square Enix Montreal.
For what, like 300 million or something?
300 million.
Is that what it was?
$300 million. Yeah.
I'm sure so no one comments saying that we're stinky.
I want to make it clear that that these studios include IPs such as Tomb Raider, Deus Ex, Thief, and Legacy of Kain,
and Marvel's Avengers, right?
Yeah. It does
make sense because apparently they lost 200 million on it. I just read that right now.
I believe Embracer Group is a Tencent company.
Are they?
Oh God, are they?
The Embracer Group, a planet, it's a bunch of publishers that include Gearbox and THQ Nordic.
Well, they're
$300 million. Yes. Legacy of Kain. Maybe they'll bring back your favorite.
If they bring back Legacy of Kain, this was all be worth it. The problem, now I'll tell you, Square Enix did a great job with reviving the Tomb Raider brand, and I think they put out a Deus Ex game, maybe 2.
Yeah, they did.
But I think Square Enix needs to really just stick to what they know. And I don't think they know how to promote these games as well as they think they do, or deal with the licenses, because their focus is on the Japanese brand.
There's that whole meme where it's like Japanese game sells 300,000 copies and they're like huge success. And it's like Guardians of the Galaxy sells like, I don't know, 2 million or something. And they're like, it didn't meet expectations.
Yeah.
So I don't think they know what to do with it.
It's insane. It's insane. I think this is a great move on Square Enix's part.
Yeah. I would have maybe got a bit more money. 300 million seems really low.
I can only imagine they are holding on to a couple IPs such as Life is Strange.
Life is Strange, yeah.
Some other stuff. But
yeah.
But Embracer Group owns a few other brands as well, such as THQ Nordic
and Gearbox.
And Gearbox, who
on the article.
Gearbox just bought or Gearbox Publishing just bought Perfect Worlds.
There you go.
It's fucking nuts. They also own Conch Media.
It's acquisition season. There's even that whole rumor that Sony's going to buy Square Enix.
Yeah, man. Why did what's in the rumor too?
Yeah.
And what's off the table now that that Microsoft does own EA or Activision
Blizzard.
Yeah, so Microsoft owns Activision Blizzard now, and that blew my fucking mind.
Yeah.
And 1 second, this thing's telling me that we only have 10 minutes to record.
10 minutes. I just saw that.
So I have a question.
Yes.
What would you like to see the studios focus on? A new Deus Ex, maybe?
I need to get into Deus Ex because I own like 4 of them. And haven't played any of them, and people love it. But so they sold Montreal, who did Guardians, right?
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully they see the value in Guardians, make a second one.
Yeah.
Not only that, but I think, I don't know. It's like the franchises are pretty big, and like Tomb Raider doing moderately well?
Tomb Raider is probably one of the best performing IPs that they acquired. My thing is this. I see what Embracer does with THQ, where they have like this huge like shotgun approach.
Yeah.
They do stuff like SpongeBob remasters and all this crap, all this like just AA like good games, but essentially crap that they put out. Unlike a studio like Humble Bundle who puts out quality indie games, it just seems like this shotgun approach to putting out a shit ton of games every year and then seeing what sticks.
Yeah, no, I get that vibe too.
So do they have the budget? Yeah, they have the budget to acquire tons of studios and give so much money wherever needs it. But I just hope that they understand, like, within these studios, they have great developers who can actually create stuff now.
Yeah.
I think the better of the THQ games are the ones where THQ kind of steps back and just publishes the game rather than do some funny development stuff with them. Yeah,
that's fair.
And they used to do that a lot, like with Battle Chasers and did it with a few games. But now it seems like THQ Nordic only does like remasters and stuff and sequels, but then the budget is just never there.
Yeah. But because they do stuff like SpongeBob and it's profitable enough. Like, I know tons of people who bought Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated.
Yeah.
Because they had nostalgia for it. And so it's a successful thing, but
it's a decent game. Yeah. I just hope they realize, Embracer Group realizes the amount. I think they're getting 1,100 employees with this deal.
Wow.
And I just hope that they
see the value.
Yeah. Because I mean, you're holding on to Gex.
There you go.
You're also holding
That's 300 mil alone.
You're also holding on to like, what's that one? Fear Effect.
Fear Effect.
You never played Fear Effect?
No, I don't know what that is.
It's a PlayStation spy game. You never saw they used to have, it's a Crystal Dynamics game, I think, or is an Eidos game. Who cares? They used to have advertisements in gaming magazines because it's a lesbian protagonist, and there used to be like no boys allowed or some shit like that.
Yeah, that sounds about like what old game advertisements would be. And my favorite is that old Goemon one where he's like in a hot tub and you can only see his hair, and there's a bunch of ladies, and it says, "God only knows what it's about." I was like, "Damn, you guys just admitting that?" Okay, that was good.
Yeah. So, but Fear Effect was like kind of like Resident Evil. It had static.
Was it that era where there was a ton of Resident Evil-esque games?
It was just a static camera, but like a spy game, but static camera and like tank controls.
That's neat.
Yeah, it's kind of cool, and you solve a lot of puzzles. But the cinematics were really good, and the voice acting was pretty good.
Nice.
So it's on PlayStation. They did a third one, like they had like a French studio that made a third one called Fear Effect Sedna, I think, or something like that.
Oh,
and that was like an over-the-top style game, and that same studio was supposed to be making Fear Effect Remastered, but it seemed to have fallen off the development cycle. Anyway, I'm hoping that
save it.
Embracer can save it. Embracer could definitely save Legacy of Kain. I think there's so much potential in a 3D platformer. Maybe not. Wait, am I crazy?
If they try, if they really put in the money and effort, maybe.
you could make it even, dare I say, Souls-like. Have that gothic uphill,
yeah.
but like I saw what THQ did with Darkstalkers, and I didn't like that new one with that girl.
Darkstalkers
or dark what is it?
I was like, they made a Capcom fighting game.
No, not Darkstalkers. The stupid death guy, and he's like, there's this first and second one, and the third one they made recently has the girl Dark. Oh my god, you're gonna make
what?
You're gonna make me fucking
death guy.
Yeah, THQ, Darksiders. Oh, right when I'm done. Okay, yeah, Darksiders.
I got it. That was too soon for me to have said it along with you, or else I would.
Yeah, yeah. So I was it? They had like Darksiders Genesis and stuff like that. Anyway, I saw what they did with that. So maybe a 3D platformer wouldn't work in today's gaming environment, but
maybe
it's the storytelling.
Yeah, people love the story of that game.
Yeah, and just dude, it would be so cool to see something happen with that IP. But again, what the fuck would they do? You know what would be good? What's that fucking Sleeping Dogs?
Legacy of Kain.
Sleeping Dogs.
Oh, do they have Sleeping Dogs now?
They have Sleeping Dogs now.
They can actually make another one.
Dude.
That game ruled.
Emma Stone was in that game.
She was. That's true.
She wasn't in it very, very long. But it was like they promoted it as she was in, but she had like fucking like a minute or less. And then you never saw her again.
That was a cool game though.
Oh, dude, I felt like I played it for years. I felt like I kept playing it. Like I never stopped. I love that game.
I still remember things like lines that people would say when you like run by, where they'd be like, "A man who never has a pork bun is not a whole man." And I was like, damn, that's so cool. There's just so much memorable stuff. Like I remember the combat. I remember the background NPCs. Like that was such a cool game.
Carjacking when you're jumping on the car and you like have
that
to.
Was so sick.
You can like get out while a guy was like trying to get on your car. You can like get out and like. So many.
And I want to emphasize for people who are like, "Oh, okay, you remember it." Azario and I play so many fucking games.
Yeah,
I don't remember the plots of games I've played this year because it's been replaced by another game. But I remember things about sleep, like, so that's pretty impressive. I don't know.
Yeah, Sleeping Dogs was definitely one of those games that I enjoyed. I wouldn't say a gotcha game is.
You want a Legacy of Kain gotcha match 3?
They tried to do that an online game with it called like Nosgoth Online or something like that.
Is that era where everyone was making MMOs?
It failed.
Like, let's make Shenmue Online.
Failed miserably. There's already a new Tomb Raider game in development. So I think that's still going to continue.
I hope they embrace the sillier aspects of Tomb Raider. like the dinosaurs and the wackiness.
Yeah, I doubt they will. I doubt they will.
But I'd like that.
They're also going to have the Hitman series.
Yeah, that's pretty big. Hitman's been like a lot of fun. It's been pretty consistent since 1, 2, and 3. So
what's good about Hitman is when you buy the game, after you beat it, there's already going to be DLC there just chilling, waiting for you.
Yeah.
So they're so good with the DLC.
They're so good with that. And there's just so much to do in that game. Like you can finish a level and be like, I'm going to play it again immediately and it'll be different. So it's good. It's good.
The Thief series. I remember that game kind of bombing.
Yeah. The reboot.
The reboot one. Yeah. I think they came out on PS3 too.
Yeah. I bought it for like $3 on the PSN and I got bored. I was like, oh, cool. Bow and arrow game. And then I was like,
yeah. It had really good trailers. I remember the trailers for it made the game look really cool. But
yeah.
And then Deus Ex, which is another like sandboxy game where you can take on missions the way you see fit. A lot of writing. All these games, good games.
Good games. We'll see what Embracer does with them.
What I don't think is that Marvel will be so quick as to work with them.
I think they'll be like, show us your moves.
Yeah, because the only reason why Marvel's working with Disney or Marvel's working with Square is because Disney has a relationship with Square.
Yeah.
And that's all I can think of. Because I mean, Marvel could have went anywhere for that Avengers game. They did not have to go through a Square Enix studio for sure. Marvel,
with the sheer power that Marvel has in the pop culture landscape right now, they could just anywhere.
Yeah, it's so weird. It's so weird that Square Enix was trying to promote an adventure game and didn't know what the fuck to do with it.
I sure liked reskins.
Gex.
Make a new
I don't think Gex would do. I do not think Gex will do well.
Because Gex sucks.
Yeah.
This is just hey, remember this pop culture reference from the 90s? Okay.
Dude, but there's like 3 or 4 of them, right?
Yeah,
dude,
there's the 2D platformer and then there's the 3D ones.
I loved renting Gex games. They were so much fun. Gaming back then was just different. You know, like Croc
Legend of the Gobbos
never do well today.
It would be shovelware today.
But I say that, but Crash Bandicoot, the time, whatever.
Yeah, it's about time.
It's about time. That's a really good game.
That is a fun game.
So in my head, like I don't believe that Crash Bandicoot would exist like it did back then for me. When that game came out, I was like, fuck, this is a good game.
Yeah, Crash. I went back recently. Crash 2 and 3 are still really good.
Yeah.
Crash 1 is like a good proof of concept. It's fine. But Crash 2 and 3, they really honed it.
I think a Legacy of Kain game could do well, like how the Vampire Masquerade game is coming about.
Yeah, I think it has all the pieces to be good still. They just have to figure out how to put them together. I don't think it's like a dated thing that can't work.
Thief would be a little tougher because nobody it's I mean, I knew about Thief from like the PC, but I didn't care about Thief. I think Tomb Raider is the big hitter.
I would say Tomb Raider is the biggest one, and then maybe Deus Ex or Hitman.
Yeah, put bathing suit DLC back in Tomb Raider.
I don't see them doing that, but with new owners, you never know.
You never know. I do believe that this is a Tencent company, or Tencent owns some of Embracer. I'm going to say
they own a lot, so it's possible.
Tencent probably owns each and every one of us. Yeah. So I'm excited about this. I'm not excited for Sony to buy Square. That's not going to happen. Let's not even talk about it. It's not going to happen.
Cut to June.
Oh yeah, that's their big announcement. That's their big E3
We're buying
announcement.
Square Enix and putting Final Fantasy Remake 7 Remake Part 2 exclusively on the PS5.
Okay, on that note, I wouldn't be surprised if part 2 is exclusive to the PS5.
Oh, I'm sure it will be because Intergrade had exclusive DLC, the Yuffie story.
Not even coming to PS4. How fucked up is that? How like, and
it's one of the few times where I'm on the right side of the deal, so I'm like, yes, but at the same time, I'm like, that really sucks.
Yeah, how fucked up is that? It's on PC, right?
Yeah. Is Intermission on PC?
Intermission's definitely on PC. Okay. So still
literally just PS4.
Yeah.
Doesn't get it.
Why?
I played through Intermission like twice. I don't think there's anything there that they couldn't. The
Intermission is fucking good too.
Intermission is good.
Oh, that is.
When I went to the remake concert, they played the battle theme from Intermission.
I would say that the last boss I had to like up the difficulty a little. The last boss was a little easy. It was a little too cinematic. I don't like where you get their HP down to a certain part and then you do like some cool like flashy.
I was just blown away that the last boss and shit referenced Dirge of Cerberus. I didn't even notice the difficulty. I was like, I guess we're doing this now.
Yeah. Very underrated Dirge of Cerberus. Even Crisis Core.
I love Crisis Core. My username on websites for years was Crisis Core Kid.
And that's what you were. A Crisis
Core Kid.
Crisis Core Kid.
Yep.
So this is crazy. This $300 million buyout.
We'll see how it pans out.
And fingers crossed for Tomb Raider DLC for bathing suits.
I mean, we'll see. I guess we'll see what Embracer, where they stand on bathing suit DLC. We'll see soon enough.
It's just crazy. They own Saber Interactive too. Like this,
that means all the Tomb Raider crossovers in the Final Fantasy mobile games and Deus Ex crossovers and shit, they're gonna never come back.
Dude, they own like the weirdest.
Square Enix had a weird collection of shit. I mean, they still have Outriders, Just Cause, and Life is Strange. So,
dude, Embracer Group owns Goat Simulator developer. The Goat. What the fuck?
They can make an official Tomb Raider expansion.
Like how
Goat Raider
as Asmodee,
Tomb Grazer.
They own Dark Horse Media. Like what the fuck?
Like the comic?
Yeah.
Company makes Hellboy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
This is nuts. How can one? How blows my mind, man.
Who knows?
How could I don't know. Their stock is up though. That's all I know.
Oh, I bet. Because they got a good deal.
Yeah, their stock is up high. Very exciting.
Yeah, we'll see what the future holds.
Here's to you, Embracer Group. Don't let me down.
Don't let us down, because Square Enix already is using the money on NFTs right after the NFT market crashed.
Yeah, so. That's another thing. That Square Enix NFT thing, that was a weird press release to put out.
Just make Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts.
They honestly can't. They for the fucking like read the room.
Read the room, dude.
Read the fucking
NFT. Like it's long dead at this point. That entire thing, like, just I don't know.
Read
you missed the wave where you could scam some quick money out of it. That's it.
Yeah, I doubt Ubisoft's even putting it in their games anymore.
Definitely not.
They tried, they failed. Yeah, you don't really...
Team 17 did it for one day. They're like, we're making Worms NFTs. And then the developers of Worms were like, we didn't agree to that. And then the next day, we're not making Worms NFTs anymore.
Yeah, Team 17 always trying to make a quick buck.
Friends is fun, at least.
Yeah, and what's that one? Human Fall Flat. Do they do that?
Human Fall Flat, also fun with friends.
Fun with friends. Or Gang Beasts. They do Gang Beasts.
Oh, do they do Gang? That's really fun with friends too.
I think they do Gang Beasts. Insane.
What do you all think? Leave a comment below.
Yes, please. And yeah, that's the show. We'll talk next week. Next week's my birthday.
Yeah, that's so exciting.
We'll be recording an episode on my birthday.
Birthday episode.
Get ready. Be prepared. Be prepared to talk about whatever I want to talk about.
Bathing Suit DLC in the Legacy of Kain remake.
Thank you so much for listening.
See you guys. Have a good night.
Bye.